welcome. I am going to be like dodging back and forth, but we're going to work with it. Thank you so much for joining me on Zoom, and I am so excited that you are here, and welcome to everybody on Instagram. We have a couple cards that I am pulling. I was working on getting organized and creating them a little bit ahead of time. We have 3 different decks working with us today, and I'm super excited. And I have a bonus card hop out of our first deck. So we will go over that in just a minute. Okay, I am so excited for hello on Instagram. Hi, Kate. So good to see you. I'm bouncing back and forth between Zoom and Instagram because I can't figure out this streaming platform, which is all good. So we can multitask. Okay, so welcome to this week's channel reading. I have 3 cards pulled for us here today, and I am so excited. I had a card jump out. Hold on, I'll show on Zoom first. This card is the no card. Where are my thing? Oh, it's right there. Duh. Okay. This is the no card. And if you are questioning whether or not you should do something, I very much got the message that this isn't for our weekly message, but somebody needs to hear no and to wait, postpone, pause, or say no. So this card, I'm going to read a little bit about it for us, just to help you with your answers and to say if you're questioning something, this might be the card for you. So the no card, if you are questioning something, is here to show you that you are being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned, 100% yes. Often when we're looking for guidance to make a decision, it can be frustrating not to move into clear, considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. We all go through times known as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate, the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be plowing forward all the time to move forward. A potent, congruent yes, when the time is right, will put you ahead leaps and bounds. Don't force things now just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather. I'm going to say that again. Take a breather and wait. The waiting is actually, in case you need to hear this for those hustlers, the waiting is actually very productive. For when the time for movement comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, don't fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend to your garden and take a rest, to take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for time in the future. For come spring, which is almost upon us, clarity will bloom and you will have the reserves, space, and drive to say yes and act and move quickly. So, hopefully that message resonates for whoever is meant to hear it here this morning. Okay, our first card in our channeled reading is Trust the Niggle. Oops, here I am throwing things. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? These cards are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so this card is here to tell us that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it. To draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often when we feel the niggling feeling in our body first, many people think that intuition is something from higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one. If you have been in my world for a while, you will have heard me say this. If we ignore the intuition, the body will come into play. If you're being forced, if you're hustling and saying yes when you need to say no, the body can make us slow down. That's when you hear people manifesting of their, they get a flu, they're down and out for the week, they break their leg, all things like that. That is what happens when we ignore the intuition that we are being told. The body will make us pay attention. So the body is in fact the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. And if you want to go a little deeper in this, what is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? So pay attention to what your body is saying. Our next card, Swords, is the Knight of Wands. I went the wrong way. The Knight of Wands came to us today upside down. And this is what he is here to share with us today. This key may indicate feelings of frustration or stagnant process due to external pressures or rules. There may be a lack of inner strength or a crisis of confidence. A need to understand how actions and thoughts may affect other people. Foolish risk-taking or impulsivity without thinking of the consequences along the way. A time to reevaluate the steps and choices. And it's no coincidences, of course, that this card comes immediately after answering the niggle feeling. So really pay attention to what is going on inside of you, what messages you are receiving or not receiving because you're ignoring them. Oh, so good. And then our last card comes to us from The Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. And she is reminding us that our energy flows where our intention goes. So setting your intentions for what you want to create here in this moment and in this life, and for your future. Getting crystal clear, what are those feelings that you are perhaps avoiding? What are they telling you? And how can you focus your intentions a little deeper? Because when we create our intentions, that is what drives us towards our goals and keeps us focused on what we want instead of what we don't. So with that, that is our reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have an amazing week. And yeah, thank you once again, and we will see you all later. Bye, everybody.